I'm not the most knowledgeable about jump training. My content only tackles a fraction of what you need to know to jump higher. Since I've only been doing this stuff for about 2 years, there's only so much I can learn and teach you guys, and I'm still trying to learn a lot myself. But there are guys on YouTube that know way more than me, are more credible to give information than me, have more experience than me, and they can prove that they know their stuff, and also post great content. And I'm going to tell you my top 4 coaches on YouTube to learn about vertical jump training and how to increase your vertical, how to stay injury free, all that stuff. This is in no particular order since all these guys are great, and these are definitely the main guys that I learned from when I first started. One of them is PJF Performance, aka Paul Fabritz. One of the most known coaches slash trainers in the world. He might have been the first coach that I was introduced to on YouTube when I started training to dunk. One of the first guys that popped up on YouTube when you searched up vertical jump workout or how to jump higher. PJF really helped me understand the basics of athletic training, especially his podcast. He had podcasts on YouTube that tackled so many different things about how to jump higher, what exercise helps you jump higher, how to build flexibility and mobility, how to stay healthy, all that stuff. While he does talk a lot about increasing your vertical jump, I would say he specializes in human performance in general. But I'd say his main thing is giving great information for hoopers. Since he's an NBA trainer, I believe he's James Harden's main trainer, and I've seen a lot of his basketball drills, how to finish with both hands better, how to dribble better, how to keep a tight handle, and basketball related workouts. But still, I learned a lot about the body and training from PJF. That's kind of where my knowledge started. The next guy, or should I say guys, are John Evans and Isaiah Rivera, the main guys at THP, and the guys who create my training right now. I put these two guys in one because they frequently show up in each other's channels and they work together, so I say they're pretty much one collective channel. I also started watching these guys around the beginning of my training. I would say these guys genuinely give one of, if not the best information and advice on vertical jump training. And the more I watch them, especially their podcasts on John Evans' channel, I start to understand a little bit more about the science behind things. On the podcast, they would dive deep on topics that would give you a better scientific understanding on why certain things are effective or not effective. And if you're just trying to increase your vertical, both of these guys are great because that's what they specialize in. And also John Evans has one of the best videos on how to jump higher, which is 10 things guaranteed to make you jump higher. That's the video. It's like 30 minutes long, and he actually provides you 10 things that can help you jump higher. And all of them aren't cliche or common reasons that you'd hear all around the internet. A lot of them I really never thought of. Isaiah's channel has a lot more consumable content, I'd say. His videos are properly structured, well edited, great quality, and it's organized. Isaiah started to post a little bit more consistently, and each video tackles a key element in jump training, and they make confusing concepts easily understandable. And of course, they got the vertical to back their talk up. And last but definitely not least, Nathaniel Morton, one of my favorite trainers on YouTube. Not as big on social media as the other guys I mentioned, but still as knowledgeable and credible. Something I like that he did on his channel was that he reviewed some vertical jump programs. He grabbed programs from known coaches and athletes and gave his honest opinion on them. I believe he tried out PJF's VertCode, THP, and Ben Patrick's ATG programs and gave us some insight on what to expect when we buy them. He also has a lot of full vertical jump workouts. He talks about prioritizing certain movements to help you jump higher, certain exercises, and I like that he backs up his arguments with science and studies. I mean, all of these coaches do that, but I just really appreciate and value when a coach knows how to explain scientific things in an easier way. He does also do some basketball training videos, but his content mostly revolves about jumping higher and increasing your vertical. So he was also one of the first coaches I started watching to learn more about all these things, so I credit a lot of my knowledge to his videos too. And here's a bonus guy, Jake Tura. Doesn't really talk about vertical jump training, but his content helps you understand how tendons work. A lot of jumping athletes, basketball athletes, a lot of them experience jumper's knee or patellar tendinopathy, which is knee pain in the patellar tendon. His videos really help me understand how tendons work, how to rehab properly from tendon pain, and what exactly goes down in a degenerative tendon. And he really goes in depth about all of these things. He's one of the most knowledgeable guys I know when talking about tendons. And he just recently dropped a video, 30 things about tendons, and you guys need to watch that video. I'll put the link in the description because I highly recommend watching that. And those are my top 4 channels to learn about vertical jump training and how to increase your vertical. Paul Fabritz, Isaiah Rivera, John Evans, and Nathaniel Morton, and also Jake Tura. So kind of a top 5. All of these guys have a different point of view on things while also backing their stuff up with evidence. So it's kind of cool to see how the minds of elite coaches work when talking about jumping higher. Hopefully I can get there soon. There's still a lot that I don't know, but I'm trying to learn. But that's all. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I answer all my comments, so feel free. All right, later.